This is day 37 of Becoming Husband Material. One day I hope to teach. Today we will be learning about Newton's laws.
And I'll be practicing active listening while also being a distracting student.
An object at rest stays at rest, and if there's some sort of external force, the object will move. And it's all due to something called inertia. So if you're driving in your car and your phone's sitting on your seat and all of a sudden you hit the brakes really fast, your phone's going to keep going because the friction between the phone and the car seat is not enough to actually stop it. So that force is being overcome and the motion is going to keep moving in the direction that it wants to. And the second law is describing the force of objects, and that can be described through this equation here, F equals ma. So force equals mass times acceleration. All you have to know is the mass, and you want that in kilograms, times the acceleration, which is in meters per second squared. When you multiply those together, you get newtons, which is the unit for force. So if you have how fast an object is speeding up or slowing down and the mass of it, you can find the force that is on the object. Newton's third law, it can be summed up in the quick phrase equal and opposite. If you are putting a force onto something else, that object will put the force back onto you. For example, something sitting here, so like this, it has a force of gravity, it's mass times gravity, pulling down and pushing against the table, but then there's something called the normal force, which is equal and opposite to that mass times gravity, pointing upwards. And they cancel out, and that's why this bottle isn't moving anywhere. So it's pretty cool. Physics is pretty cool. Yeah, I hope you all learned something.
Why should someone go into physics?
Well, physics is great. It explains why everything around you happens. It's not complete also, so there's always something that can go further, which means you're never going to be static, which is pretty cool. Physics.